It don't blow over here, man.
It's Daniel 7 verse 20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came
the 10
up.
horns is them same 10 kings of the beast, which are in the book of Revelation. So this is the same. The 10 horns is talking about NATO. Go on. Oh shit, the cop.
Yeah. You gotta roll up.
You gotta move, boy. You get searched up with all that weed, man. And heathens, you got all kind of weed. Go on.
And of the other which came up, and before whom three fell.
Yeah, the other which came up from out of NATO is America. America came up out of Europe. They came up out of a NATO country, which is Britain. Before NATO existed, obviously. But they came up out of that European power structure. Really, several. They came up out of Britain, but they also came up out of France. They also came up out of the Spanish. But then the British contingency gained control, and they even so-called abdicated from the British, you know, so they say, and became their own. Basically, what happened was that whole independence thing was basically the British allowed America to become more liable for themselves. So they were no longer liable to militarily protect America. But they still had to pay their taxes and shit. Don't get that twisted. America's still a colony, man. You know? But yeah, for America to be established as a nation, they came up out of Europe. And it says before whom three fell, the three horns that fell before them was the Spanish, because they defeated the Spanish, and that's how that's why Los Angeles, Texas, Arizona, Las Vegas, that whole western part really should be part of Mexico, because Mexico had control over, Spain had control over Mexico, and Mexico spread up in there. But they defeated the Spanish contingency and then took control of that. Same with the French. But with the French, they defeated them economically, and they didn't have a war with the French, they bought the southern parts of America, which was owned by the French, from them. Then with the British, they had the War of Independence and all that kind of stuff, and they so-called became independent. And that's how you get the nation of America, the corporation of America, being a separate corporation from any other, rather than being as part.
Yep.
Go on.
Even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things.
Right. That's why they're the most proud. They got the most hubris. Because that's America. They were set up to be like that, so that the Most High could destroy them with the greatest destruction. Okay? Go on, man.
Whose look was more stout than his fellows.
His look is more stout than his fellows. Meaning them Americans, they look down on their own other Edomite brothers, man. Of French persuasion or German persuasion.
They're more pompous, man.
Even though a lot of them motherfuckers came from them countries, man. That's how bullshit it is. They got German heritage, but now they're American. So they look down on the Germans, man. It's ridiculous, man. Right, that's it. Yeah.
Back in Revelation 17, verse 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colour.
Right, that was the good times. The times when there was prosperity for all so-called white people in America. You gotta add that disclaimer, because it wasn't prosperity for the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. The prosperous time of America, where there was a great middle class, where the elites allowed there to be a great middle class for the so-called white men. Okay, we gotta push that. Because if you want to go back to the glory days of America, you niggas was in poverty just like you are today. Okay? You were doing good. The dollar was good, it was strong. So you were buying up goods cheap from other countries, man, and decking yourself.
You had your own factories. And
yep, you were stealing, you was printing up that dollar, you was building all these great infrastructure, Golden Gate Bridge, all this blah blah blah. You was nicing up the place. America was that golden city. Right? Right? America was that golden city, that golden place. That's why everyone wanted to move to America, to see if they can get a piece of that pie. But when they got there, especially you Jakes, you Puerto Ricans, you Mexicans, you Hispanic tribes, you Benjamites, because a whole heap of Benjamin moved up because they wanted a piece of that American pie. They found out that the American pie ain't for them. A lot of them niggas that moved there, where do they live? What, Jamaica, Queens? Still living in the fucking projects, man. And they're not really Judites, they're descendants of Benjamites that moved to America, man. Ain't no high class community of Benjamite Jamaicans nowhere in America, man. They gotta work like 4 or 5 jobs, try and build themselves a little stinking ass house. They get the house, they can't make the mortgage payments, then now they got foreclose on, man. So, same with the Puerto Ricans, man. You Puerto Ricans went to America, what did you do? You didn't get a piece of the pie. You ain't got no piece of the pie. You in the ghetto with the niggas, man. You Hondurans, you Guatemalans, you Argentinians. You ain't doing nothing, man. Who could get a piece of the pie though was certain Edomites or certain heathens. They can come there and get a piece of the pie. You Jake never got no piece of the pie.
Got the crumbs just like usual.
You got the crumbs that fell out the white man or a heathen's ass crack, man. Right?
I was about to say, man, it's funny, everyone wants to move into America for all its prosperity, right? But all these companies want to move out of America, man, because they can make more money.
Yeah, now, more competitive than
outside,
elsewhere.
man.
Hey, because we always go back into Black Wall Street, right?
Yeah, 600.
Or look at Rosewood. Anytime Jake tried to get that piece of the pie, the white men did some kind of shit to destroy the piece of that pie. Whether it be the crack cocaine whether it be crack cocaine, whether it be child support, right? Education, whether it be straight up coming with fire and burning the motherfucking brick like they did with Black Wall Street. They burnt it down because they don't want you Jakes to have a piece of the pie, because they know in all reality you Jakes would outdo them.
Yeah.
Cause when the Jake get up in that business world, man, if it weren't for them curses, you guys would be getting done away with, man. Cause Jake is more ingenuitive, man. Jake is more inventive, man. Look at the inventions that Jake have come up with, man. Jake should have done have the biggest piece of the American pie, man.
Yeah.
But hey, it's not our kingdom, and good, because that way we don't get destroyed with it. But 230, you still want to get a piece of that pie. That's why you're gonna get destroyed with America, man. Hey, a lot of guys came to Britain trying to chase that British dream, the Windrush. Brother Ramar always talks about the Windrush. When a whole heap of Jamaicans and man from Barbados and Dominica and all heap of place come rush to England. Where they at now? Brixton, Hackney,
Catch him out.
Newtown.
Same as my father and his mother and that, man. They all coming during that time. You know, hoping that they're gonna do something. My nan, to get what she had, man,
Nurse?
she had to bust it. Yeah, nurse.
Nurse, yeah.
How did I know?
Nurse,
She
yeah.
had to bust her ass, man.
How did I know that? Every man's grandmother was a fucking nurse, and that's no joke. My grandmother was a nurse. That's just how it is, man. Come try to get a piece of the pie. They ain't got no piece of the pie.
Yeah, and now my nan's all frail and, you know, worked out. She's been worked down, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know?
You see? Same with the niggas moving to France. But the number one place we wanted to move to get a piece of that prosperity was America. To chase that American dream. Which is really American nightmare, because all you're gonna go there to do is become, these Mexicans go in there to become cheap labor. You ain't getting no American dream. You're going there to make these Edomites rich by working for them for cheap. Like it's China. That's the only thing making America halfway competitive, is because they could just hire a bunch of fucking Mexicans, man.
Yeah.
On the cheap. Yeah, man, here's $5 for the day.
The same ones they call illegal immigrants, man.
$2 an hour, yeah? Oh, yeah, si senor, si senor.
Fucking piss, man.
$2 an hour. Si senor. And them Issacharites will fucking do that, man.
Man, they work hard for that, man.
25 hours a day. Fucking hey, man. Hey, America's the land of slavery, man. You know?
That's right. Alright. It says, and decked with gold and precious stones, and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations.
That's why guys selling Persian rugs, and that, what was the main market for that? America. you got something prestigious, the main market was America, man. Because these guys had all kind of credit cards and all that shit. They was spending up.
Spend big, man.
They was spending up that money, right? Big houses. The biggest consumer nation on the planet Earth, man.
That's right.
You niggas ain't got no Persian rugs.
And filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Yep, because any abomination you want to find on the planet Earth exists in America. Any abomination you could think of exists in America. Even abominations that don't exist anywhere on the planet Earth exist in America, man. America is the ultimate abomination. That's why the Most High is going to completely destroy America, man. Because America is an abomination, man. The whole thing. It's not just got abominations in it. America itself is an abomination, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay?
And they spread that throughout the world, man. You know, through their democracy and through their media, man. They spread that like wildfire across the whole of the earth. You know? Verse 6, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints, and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua.
That's right, man. The Israelites. Because how many Israelites did they slew? Many of the elect too. In the reincarnation. The men of the Lord. King David. Hey, because the men of the Lord came back in slavery.
That's right.
They were getting hanged too. They were getting slain too. Unrighteously, for no reason. Nat Turner, he had to be one of the prophets, man. Nat Turner had to be one of the prophets, man. And I ain't talking about NATO, man. Nathaniel 7, man. You a different type of Nat. You was probably that dude that sold Nat out, man. Oh, you can't kill them white people, brother.
He's gonna see something, you know, say something.
See something, say something. Got Nat Turner killed, man. I hate niggas like you, man. The same thing in Montserrat, man. We tried doing okay, cause them mans in Montserrat were rebellious as fuck, man. Cause we had the Irish blood in that. You know that Irish blood, man. It's rebellious as all hell, man. And I used to be told stories about these rebellions, and you know how it always ended? One fucking simple one, fucking snitch, man. No, I just couldn't believe that, man. It had to be just one. That's what it takes. One rat. You know, one stinking dirty rat, man.
What's that? I don't know what that.
Huh? One stinking rat. Exposed.
One kink in the chain.
One kink in the chain, man, and got man's put to death. That's Nate and the boys, man. Rats. Fucking rats, man. A fucking filthy, disgusting rat. Just like them dudes that showed the Romans how to get in to Jerusalem through the underground tunnels. Fucking rats, man. No loyalty, man. Which, let me say this. When you look at the word loyalty, you know what the word loyalty means? The word loyal actually means faith, being faithful. Keeping the commandment. I kid you not. Go to Eatim online and type in loyalty, the adjective. And it will show you the word loyalty, loyal, means actually keeping the law. It means being faithful.
Makes sense.
Nate, you ain't loyal, man. You're loyal to the white man. You ain't loyal to Yahweh Sham Yahushai and King David. You're not one of King David's men, Nate. If you are, both sides gonna have to totally change your whole spirit, man. You're gonna have to totally change your spirit. Your men, any of the men, because right now you're being loyal to the white man, which is not really loyalty. True loyalty, according to the scriptures, is basically keeping these scriptures, man. That's what being loyal is, man. I kid you not. Look it up. It says keeping the commandments, man.
That's right, man. The Lord never put you on some stop and frisk assignment, man. You know, that's not in the scriptures, man.
He didn't send you down there to be no fucking snitch. Oh, the Bible's down with that. How the fuck can the Bible be down to turning Jakes into the so-called white man as the devil, man? When you know that the devil don't do judgment, man. So that means you acknowledged Esau's judgment. You acknowledge that he's got some righteous judge. He ain't no righteous judge. How am I gonna? Let's say this brother did something to me, right?